Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna go over the trades that we took in Discord today. Bit of a weird day. So, if we look here on the 30-minute chart, real quick, wrong. I don't know what I just did. If I go back to the 30-minute chart, obviously the market's still bullish here. 605s. 30-minute chart looks really nice. We got an absolute ripper in the close. Unfortunately, wasn't able to capitalize on any of that. But I'll go over the trades we took. So, since the market's bullish, I want to see a call cross or negative cross on puts. The negative cross on puts actually did happen. I just stopped out at even before it ran, so unfortunate entry by me. Not entry, just exit. I don't know. I just moved my stop to even. The way NQ was looking, it felt weaker, so I moved my stop to break even. And yeah, that was a mistake, obviously, by me because look at this negative cross right here. This negative cross was perfect. 10 went below the 50 right here. We don't take this cross on puts because the market's turning bullish. What we wait for is the negative cross. We got it right here. 10 went below the 50. I entered right up in here, so I pretty much gave the bottom, but I stopped out at break even, unfortunately, before it ran a lot. And yeah, that was a big mistake on me for the day because that would have been probably the only trade I took. Probably would have taken some on the call cross that we got, but yeah, this was a very nice setup. If we look here now on the call side, this is what it looked like. There was no entry until we got this cross right in here. Unfortunately, this didn't work out. So 10 went above the 50. I entered somewhere up in this area around the 10, and I got stopped out of this. I was in initially, and then I stopped out pretty much at break even, and then it came back down in this area. I tried it one more time and took a 3-point loss on ES. I went with ES because it was stronger. So yeah, we took a 3-point loss there. So I mean, really small loss. That's the good thing. Obviously, when we do win trades, I mean, like on ES, we'll get like 8 to 12 points minimum. So, it's 3-point loss. Can't really complain can't really complain at all on that. I mean, if you traded the system today, if you traded it correctly, obviously I messed up with the negative cross. I mean, that would have paid you big time, and that's pretty much all you would have needed for the day. If you tried this 0DT cross, obviously it didn't work, and then we got this cross here end of the day. But I mean, I'm not trading like past 2:30, 3 o'clock, so anything on the side of the chart is pretty much irrelevant because like the premiums move so fast. These went like a couple 100% in like seconds. So yeah, I'm not taking anything on the side of the chart, but it was a valid trade. I mean, if we look here, obviously valid cross right here, valid entry if you wanted to buy the dip. But I mean, if you took the initial cross, your stop would be below the 50, so maybe you could have added more there. I was just keeping things more tight because we are at like a pretty big resistance spot. If you look here on the 4-hour 605s, this is what we were looking like the whole day. So we did hit this 4-hour 51 2 3 times today, and we finally started to break above it here in the close. But I mean, we will be getting new contracts. So if we look at the ones that we might get, I'm just gonna switch this to 1. And then if we look here, it's the 615s most likely that we'll get, unless there's a big move overnight. I thought I had them on my, yeah, okay. If you look here, I mean, we're right at it again. So I mean, we're kind of in a weird spot. Massive resistance point here on the 4-hour. Still need to break above this to continue higher. So I mean, there's still a possibility we do drop from this 4-hour 50, but then we do have the daily 50 ahead too. So we're just all the way at like $4 a contract. So if that 4-hour 50 breaks, then we're gonna head right to that daily 50. But obviously we got to see what happens first. If we reject or not. I feel like if we do continue pumping, though, we're going to be overbought once again because that rip in a close really juiced up the contracts. I'm not really sure what the contracts for tomorrow are looking like, but I mean, that's the current state of the market. If you look here in the 30-minute, that was that dip at open. Then we got the negative cross, which caused us to ramp. Unfortunately, I missed that trade, man. That was a textbook setup. I should have just kept my stop to the 50, but is what it is. I just went with even just because of how NQ was moving. Should have went with ES, but it's all good. We'll catch something else. I mean, really small red day if you traded. Really no reason to have a large red day unless you're sizing wrong or just taking trades you shouldn't be. So yeah, tomorrow, I mean, the market's still bullish. I'd probably look for overbought again. Just trade the 0-day chart, like a typical bullish market. 50 dips, 0 DT crosses, what I'll be looking for. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got. That's what we did today. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest day at all on the call side, at least. Obviously, the negative cross on puts worked out very nicely, but this chart isn't really that clean at all. You know, we got this little move here, and after the 50 curled, that pretty much marked the top. The 50 ended up curling like somewhere up here. So if you got a late entry, obviously it didn't work. You could have just went with like a trailing the 10 if you wanted to, and then from there just wait for, you know, if we got back above the 10, okay, you could enter or buy the 50 dip, and you know that kind of would limit your risk on those. But yeah, that's what we did today. If you guys want to follow along every day, Discord down below. Obviously today was a red day. It's just that it's all part of the game. But good thing about it is that, you know, it's a small loss. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to take the same setups. Hopefully we have a good day tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I got. Join the course if you want to learn. Drop a like, drop a sub if you're new. I'm out. Peace.